go know I'm well. Oh, MTN Pulse, don't come ring my bell. What's this I hear of data just for the night? You see, I'm a very, very big guy, but I don't joke with my giggy bites. So MTN get the free guy with this data plan for the midnight. 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. 2 gig, oh boy, I can live the life. IG, TikTok is ready to go, oh boy, I'm feeling fine. Because 11 to 6 in the morning, IG, TikTok morning, 2 gig there for me. MTN Pulse, yes, of course, MTN Pulse.
MTN Pulse. Do you? Dial *406# to join.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Hey! Omo, make you no sleep on top bicycle. This better don't tie rapper. For those of una wey never use una MTN SIM for over 15 days now. MTN don't charge. Come increase your welcome back of our woof to 12 times your recharge when you load 100 naira and above. Yes, so no be 1, no be 2, no be 3, no be 4, no be even 10 sef. Now 12 times your recharge, then go take credit and data knock your phone. Igbim. This one means say if you recharge 100 naira, MTN go summon you with 900 naira credit plus 300 naira data bonus. If you can't recharge 200 naira, now 1,800 naira credit go drop for your phone plus 600 naira data bonus. Just make sure so you use *161* recharge pin hash take recharge and enjoy your bonus for up to 30 days. Omo, this one don't pass welcome back. MTN can add Shaw Banker second term on top self. Hey, where that my MTN SIM? Make me self begin follow enjoy better too.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Baby, wake up.
I'm awake. What happened?
When you carry me from my papa house, enter this our house, you promise me say you no go lie and cheat on me.
Lie and cheat, ke?
You're lying, no. No be 3K data per month they do for the two of us. Eh? Why if you say when my own finish, you go see the browse. You go call the laugh for WhatsApp and Instagram. Go even they send me message you are no fit open. You no love me, eh? You don't load data when I know they.
Madam, no vex forget too much, eh? You forget to yarn you say, na my MTN app, they dash am the best data deals on MTN. Every time when you load data, pay 500 naira and get 2.5 gigabytes. Pay 6,000 naira and get 20 gigabytes instanta. Download my MTN app, put for phone without cover for Google Play Store and for the iOS App Store. Terms and conditions dey.
Baby, wake up now.
What happened again?
Oh yeah. Come show me how to buy data from my MTN app.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is Daily Digest with Jimi Disu.
Morning, everybody, and welcome to a new week with Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. And of course, the program is brought to you by MTN. We're doing something quite unusual. we're continuing a discussion we had on the discourse on Saturday. I'm bringing it to Daily Digest on Tuesday. Well, that's life is always about changes and things like that. Nothing changes. Nothing is stagnant, but the glory of God, as it's always said. Now, you remember on Saturday I had Honorable Fuad Oki. We were here for about 45 to about 50 minutes. And then we decided that we would continue today. And my open invitation to the APC to react to the issues raised is still open. Honorable Fuad Oki, how are you this morning?
Good morning.
How was the weekend?
Filled with activities. You recall I spoke about the collapsed building thing?
Yes. You politicians have a lot of things to run around. I don't know where you get the energy from. I remember I was close. I've been a bit close. I've been close to a few politicians. I remember, God bless him, the late Wahab Dosumo. Ajiwe. I was with him for close to 15 years.
Yeah.
But when it comes to issues of politics, Jimmy Wolo send me to let me and I say yes, I thank you, sir. So my own was to handle all his media matters. He's so rest in peace. I miss him so much.
And me?
Well, I had said that I leaked the first question I was going to ask you today on Saturday, so I'm sure you have a ready answer. We go straight to the
didn't listen.
Oh, okay, you didn't listen now, but you hear it now. Now, there are indications that Ashwaju is going to run for president. I don't like to use the word being urged. Being urged is an old story. It's an old method and trick that we know about. He does want to run, but he hasn't formally declared. I just like to know your opinion on that. I know it's within his rights to do so, but I'd like to know where you stand, whether you think that he should, or we should be looking at a much younger person. That's my own view, So let me give the floor. Let me give the floor to you, like they say.
Thank you. I do not have an opinion, and the reasons are very clear. Number one, I don't dwell in rumor.
Okay.
Secondly, I don't involve myself in things that I call inanity. For me, yes, like you alluded, Kawati. But I come from Isaleko where, it is popularly said that bang bang, la shatinta. So I'll rather wait until the man comes out to say he wants to run.
Okay.
Until then, I don't have an opinion.
Okay. Let me then ask you. Yes, top member of the APC. Nobody can take that from you. You've been involved at almost the highest level in terms of support and coordination and so on. And your achievements are well known. What kind of president would you want to see in the APC in 2023? Presidential candidate from the APC,
I would like to see a president that is cerebral.
Okay.
I like to see a president that is energetic.
Okay.
I like to see a president that is an admixture of analog and digital. Because it's only then that, we can begin to take Nigerian onto the path of greatness that it's endowed to be. I'd like to see a president who truly understands Nigeria. A president who will first and foremost be a Nigerian before being an ethnic champion, which is what we are all trying to do. The presidency should come to the South. If it comes to the South, it is this part of the South. No, let's have a Nigerian president who has the quality. What are the qualities? I just enumerated some amongst other qualities.
Are you concerned about age and exposure?
I think more about exposure and understanding of what Nigeria is. I think that's the key ingredient here. Someone who understands what Nigeria is. Someone who understands that Nigeria, with its complexity and diversity, must come together by taking advantage of the energy, the bundles of energy that we have, particularly, the youth. Because I keep saying that NSAS has given us some indication of where and how to take Nigeria onto the next level. I've seen bundles and bundles of energy. I've seen creativity. So I want a president who will sit down to say, this is where we should be heading. Let's begin, to take our destinies into our hands, and not a president who will continue to dwell in Nigeria's past glory.
Okay, but that's a loaded one. But I'll leave that. But you are not like those who we are both of Yoruba extraction.
Yeah.
So we can't run away from this question that I want to ask.
Go ahead.
Where some people believe that the next president, I don't, that the next president must or should be a Yoruba person. I'm not saying he shouldn't, but I'm not saying he must be. So I'd like to be clear.
But you must, Jimmy, you must understand something for me.
Yes.
I am from the colony.
Yes.
From the colony of Lagos. So I was born into an environment where it was cosmopolitan. the boss used to speak to my time. I am supposed to be black company. So for me, it's something to maybe I think yeah. Means you know yes. Let it be for one second stuff of this also with the funds by both. These are the yes, get the because I also think the you
so I don't know.
it is what but I will actually go in the sitting for an Odua Republic hotel name. I don't have any grounds with them so long that they don't bring it to the colony of Lagos. Get the Bele Kowan.
Okay, let's leave that aside. By the way, our lines are open 0700 993 993, and we have the female line is 465 7190. Sorry, 01485 7190. I think age is catching up with me. I got.
Better help him.
Okay, help him.
Okay, that number is 0146
Yes.
57190.
Why is it looking? I need a
Looking like
I need a different process.
If your brother SFP clocked 70 and you met him in school, so you should begin to look at that number.
Balogun. I went to repeat from 5 when it was in upper 6.
So if your SFP,
yes,
I mean, turned 70 last week. To God be the glory for him.
I'll be 70 in another 3 or 4
That's
years.
what I'm saying. So you timba
yeah. Okay, so our lines will be open, after the break. One of the things that is worrying some of us in Lagos, is our current governor, and I don't know if you or the party are a bit worried. We see a reluctance, for example, of the governor not wanting to apply the law where it should, in the area of motorbikes, in the area of so many things, the Akadas and so on and so forth has been found wanting. The Apapa traffic has been never ending, and the excuse is that we'll work at it. But behind all this, the Okada crisis, that one, and so many other things, is the fact that he's making the rounds in Lagos, that he is being pushed left, right, and center because of the ambition of his superior, who I just decided not to name, but everybody knows.
Does the governor have a superior?
In reality, he does.
Okay.
In principle, he doesn't, but in reality, he does. You see, because when we want to discuss these things, if we can't tell ourselves some home truths about the basics, then there'll be no point for a discussion. But we believe that it is time for the governor to be his own man. We need to rescue this man because it's affecting the state. It's affecting the state, and I don't think we should run away from this. I wonder what you think.
Oh, well, let me start by saying very clearly here, again in Yoruba, that if we talk, so let us speak. I don't like the word, I don't know how the boss has said. So, thoughts out. We have the responsibility for helping to succeed, not minding whatever political shenanigan, there may be. The truth of the matter is that my brother, Mr. Governor, Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, you must remember that you are from this hood, the Ologbo hood, and history will judge you based on your deliverables. You must remember very clearly that it is about Kini Jide Sanwo-Olu ṣe, nǹkan báyìí ni Jide Sanwo-Olu ṣe. And let me thank you for one thing very clearly, your willingness, to take criticism and appropriately adjust. You must clean Lagos. You must stand up. And let me assure you, Ecolites will stand with you, stand by you. I know Lagosians will stand by you. Lagosians expect you to perform miracles. We expect you to perform miracles because as a Lagos indigene, looking at the track record of your brother, Babatunde Raji Fashola, we believe you can do same, and that is what we expect of you. I don't have any doubt in my mind that yes, you can. Please be up on this game. You must address the issue of Agberos, particularly the issue of the last 2 weeks, where in local governments was said to have given solely the collection of daily motor park tolls to an individual who increased from 200 to 800 naira. I don't think Lagosians want
Do you know
that.
who this individual is?
I honestly don't know. I'm still investigating. Once I do that, you know me. I'll come out very clearly. I don't want to dwell in rumor.
An innuendo, yes.
Yeah. So, and once I get that, I'll come out. But, Mr. Governor, I want you to address that. You must address it. The issue of Apapa gridlock, it is very clear that you mean well. You are determined to clean the audience table. I also want to lend the voice to what Mr. Jimi Disu said earlier during the newspaper review, that maybe you want to task the deputy governor and some, very high-powered individual to sit on that issue, to be there physically, or probably take the operation, in situ. Live there until they break the gridlock. It's not so much about capacity, it is more about determination. You've shown that determination. Mr. Governor, please go ahead and do that. I trust in your capacity. I believe in your ability that you can do it. And I know you will do it. Thank you, Mr. Governor.
So we need to take a break. Okay, so you ran an APC commercial on my program. I'll send you a bill. I know I was not talking about the party.
I wasn't talking about the party.
We'll take a short break. When we come back, we will start taking your calls.
MTN Pulse. Do you dial *406# to join?
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Make you no sleep on top bicycle. This better don't tie rapper. For those of una whenever using an MTN SIM for over 15 days now, MTN don't charge. Come increase your welcome back of our whoop to 12 times your recharge when you load 100 naira and above. Yes, so no be 1, no be 2, no be 3, no be 4, no be even 10 self. Now 12 times your recharge, then go take credit and data knock your phone. This one means if you recharge 100 naira, MTN go summer you with 900 naira credit plus 300 naira data bonus. If you can't recharge 200 naira, now 1,800 naira credit go drop for your phone plus 600 naira data bonus. Just make sure so you use *161* recharge pin hash, take recharge and enjoy your bonus for up to 30 days. This one don't pass welcome back. MTN can add Shaw Banker second term on top self. Hey, where that my MTN SIM? Make me self begin follow enjoy better too.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Welcome back. This is Daily Digest with Jimi Disu.
You're welcome back. And Honorable Oki has been, he ran a 10-minute commercial from the APC governor. We'll get Mrs. Chidi to send you a bill. Better still, we'll get MTN to send you the bill, so you have to pay in rand.
MTN is still owing us anyway.
No, they're never owing you. Anyway, let's look at the believed very strongly, Honorable Oki, and it was quite public, that between Jide Babatude Sanwo-Olu and Hamzat, they have all it takes to move the state forward. But some of the issues that you have seen, I don't believe they've been incapable of doing it. It's as if there's something within the middle of you idea what's going on.
I honestly do not think so. However, I think they have also not helped matters, either with their body language or allowing some things to shackle them. Yes, I said earlier that the buck stops at their desk, and they need to shake off these innuendos, insinuations, rumor mongering about them reporting to an unseen hand. They need to shake it off by, again.
But you being in the party, do you know if they are reporting to an unseen hand?
You see, there's a distinction between running a party and running a government.
No, but there's a
Unfortunately, in our climb, not just in Lagos State, unfortunately, in our climb, we have succeeded in putting mediocres at party administration, wherein leadership of the party is always at the beck and call of leadership at the government. So when you see their party chairman or party leadership, you see that they cannot even back, talk less of biting. Unfortunately for those in government, and let me share this with you. When we were attacked by the coronavirus in 2019, between December 2019 and December 2020, the party in Lagos went to sleep, leaving its government at its own mercy. Nowhere in the world that happens. It is when the party needs to be up and doing by standing alongside with its government, because the party midwife that government. Unfortunately, we have a party in Lagos that has no department or even a unit, for, planning, research, and statistics, where, they can support with policies, proposals, with, advocacy, with, mobilization, to assist its government in service delivery.
But it is said in circles outside the party, Honorable, that almost everybody in the party hierarchy is at the beck and call of Asiwaju.
That's no gainsaying, but you also must understand somebody that you are talking about people who do not have what it takes to manage or lead a party. You should also understand something very clearly.
Are you talking of the party executive, sir, or the governing council?
We're talking the party here.
Yes.
We're talking the party here.
Okay, let's separate them. You have the party leadership, the executive. You think that they're not doing well? They're not doing the right thing?
Listen, they are like unfortunately, the man in question is the only one who thinks for the party. Those who should be doing that do not have the capacity to do so. So they cannot support the party's government. It's unfortunate, but that's the truth. That's where we have found ourselves.
The advisory council of elders.
Listen, the man who pays the piper will dictate the tune. What is GAC? It's nothing but Arumoje.
What is Arumoje? Can you translate? Or should I ask?
Yes, you must help me. I went to standard school.
What is Arumoje? I can't ask Philip because he won't know.
Arumoje.
Wuru.
Wuru.
So look, GAC is called Governors Advisory Council.
Yes.
It was initiated,
yes,
composed by an individual.
The Asiwaju.
Yes. So it's like, I like your face, I'll bring it. Let me bring you aboard. I like her face, let me bring her aboard. So when they cannot hold meeting if he does not call one or sanction one. The meeting agenda is drawn by him. So sometimes when you begin to attack the man, and I say, no, you can't do that, people will say him forward and so, but it's the truth. Nobody in that council will stand up to tell the man, I disagree with your position. Nobody. They dare not do it.
Yeah, but Honorable, I'd just like to clear this. You were until things fell apart, apparently, between you didn't mind the
It can't fall apart. Bodemi.
I don't understand. Our listeners are English. I mean, so...
Your man will continue to do that for me. I will pay you for interpretation. Don't worry, I will pay you for interpretation.
Okay, but let's get around to it very quickly because time is going. You lived with it for quite a while. Until I think you fell out about 4 years ago. I think it was during the primaries.
I did not fall. I cannot fall.
Okay, you.
I stood apart.
You stood apart.
Better.
You stood apart.
Listen, one thing you can say about Fuadoki or of Fuadoki is this: there's nothing I'm doing in 2021 that I was not doing in 1999. They will tell you that.
So you had always been against this kind of leadership.
They will tell you that
from day one.
Yeah, but as you see, as a team player, it's not for me to come out to say, "Oh no, I was not part of it." And that's why when I speak with people, I tell them, whatever dislocation, whatever apprehension anyone may have, I was also part of it, but I apologize.
Back to our friend Jide Sanwo-Olu, there is a rumor going on that to put it bluntly, Asiwaju and his core group, in bringing him up as governor, had told him he will only spend one term. Have you heard anything like that?
You said it's a rumor. So I want to
why I say it's a rumor is I'm being careful with my use of language.
So I want to take it that it is a rumor. However, I know one thing very clearly, and I'll remind you, in our former station, June 10, 2018, I said that Governor Ambode will not be given a second term ticket. Did it not come to pass?
I said so too.
Okay. Now, Governor Jide Sanwo-Olu must expect one thing very clearly.
Yes.
That those shouting Hosanna today will rise up in arms against him. They do not want him to succeed because they don't want to see a progressive Lagos. And Jide Sanwo-Olu is a progressive individual. And that is why...
But back to the question. Do you think
and that is why I admonished earlier that he must remember that he's from this hood. He must remember that he has something to look up to. His brother, the former governor of Lagos, Babatunde Raji Fashola, he must equal his achievement and surpass it. And that's the challenge. Now, how do we go about it? All well-meaning acolytes and all good Lagosians must rally around this governor and his team. Wherever there are issues, we speak up, we speak out, and I am sure he will hearken our cries and do the needful. And that's the way to challenge that rumor or allegation.
Okay, but you do not you do not think the governor is under pressure now to dance to their tunes because he wants a second term?
I don't think so. And in all honesty, he's suave enough to handle that, if there is.
Does it depend on this gentleman getting a second term? Does it depend on the Jagaban?
If he's looking for a second time, it is his achievements that will give him a second time.
I think Fashola's example is enough to go by.
Well, he has a choice to learn by Fashola's ways, style, or to learn by Akiambodi's style and ways.
Why do you think Ambodi didn't get a second term?
You know, there's a popular saying in Yoruba that as you lay your bed, so you shall sleep on it. When you allow yourself to be used as a backing dog, when you allow someone to tell you, leave the party for me, I will handle for you. So when you are confronted with a fight, you won't have people to stand up for you. I hope that will not happen this time around.
Have you spoken to Ambode since he left Lagos?
Unfortunately, we've never crossed, but he's my brother. Our path has not crossed.
But have you spoken to him on the phone?
No.
But that says you don't even have his number.
Yeah.
That says something.
Nothing. That's that. You see, we have relationship which dates back ages before he became governor. We've always been brothers, but we are not like, look for him, look for me. We don't have that. Never had that. So for me, that's no issue. It's my brother. He will forever be one.
Okay. Now, there's some agitation in the social media, especially by one guy. I think his name is Balogun.
Okay. Yemi Oshodi.
Oshodi, that's his name. And he raises issues that I think should catch the attention of Lagosians.
I want to believe that this government will take more than a cursory look at
the issues he raises.
Whatever, yes, because if anything, government should take those issues seriously. I do. Because when you have someone, don't lueni or go back saying, this is the temperature.
I think I have to send you to Wazobia to do this interview. So that you can speak Yoruba.
Okay.
But Ogokwakom is the back of the head.
Yes. And, telling you, this is the temperature. This is the temperature. We are gauging it. This is the way Lagosian feels. Let me allude to one thing which you also need to be careful of, and which the governor and government of Lagos need to be very careful of. That's the issue of Lasso Visi.
Yeah.
For me, I pray to God for the governor to grant him the wisdom to steer that ship. Nowhere, I repeat, nowhere would you, for whatever reason, say that in a state university, particularly like Lagos, you want to wish away the aboriginal tendencies. And Balogun Eko, that's the name Yemi should call himself, it's telling us that we must be careful. Nítorí n tó wà lẹ́yìn Ọ̀fà ojú Òjé lọ. Ọ̀fà is a town. Òjé is a town, both in Kwara. You will get to Ọ̀fà before you get to Òjé. They are both, small towns. And in those days, Òjé used to be the shield, like the last line of defense.
Yeah, defense, yes.
Hence, the word is an admonition that Shora, unto Aleni Ofa, Oju
I don't even think it's just with the Lasso issue, which is very embarrassing. But I also think that it's made some allusions to appointments in the states, overbearing attitude of certain individuals in the states, and it's quite constant. And guess what, sir?
Yeah.
It's following, because I watched the button, it's following increases by the day.
Yeah.
I listened to what he has to say. He can be a bit, maybe because he's not a journalist and so on and so forth. He can go a bit overboard.
No, he's giving it to us bare.
But yes, but it doesn't take away the substance of what is being said. Now, the question
each time he speaks, don't look at the messenger.
Now, don't look at the message.
concentrate on
I'm looking at the messages, but even in the delivery. But
Yeah.
what I'm going to say is, are these things going to hold sway in future, like election time?
I see him getting stronger and more daring by the day.
Because right now it's being ignored.
Yeah, and
It's part of it.
I will want to admonish the governor that he must not listen to people who will say "Egbadien, alariwo." The political tempo, it's giving us warning that if we're not careful, we may be swept away. We may be swept away by issues like what Balogun Eko is alluding
Okay,
to.
let me pick your call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
It's Aleko, and Eko they are the apostles. Then the mainland, they are the disciples. The spirit of a land, the spirit of language, determines the language it should be. So that the entire Lagos speak Yoruba, they are part and parcel of Western. Okay, I can understand, Jimmy.
Gedegbe Lekowa.
Uh-huh.
That's a joke. Next one. Hello. Hello. I like that. I like that phrase. Hello, good morning. Hello. Oh, Solomon, for God's sake. Can't you clear your throat somewhere else? Bob, I know. I will report you to Baba in Okay, quickly, Solomon.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Morning.
I have two questions for you, sir.
Yes.
This morning.
Yes.
Number one, you talk about your party in Lagos.
Yes.
During the COVID-19.
Yes.
Abandon Lagos or whatever. That they leave the governor, whatever. But the same thing happened national. Also, APC national. The leadership in national also, they did the same thing that the state did to us. That's number one. Number two, sir, do you think with the situation that is on ground now, presently, do you think your party, APC, in 2023, do you think that they can retain that position?
Which one? Federal or state?
Federal. I'm talking of federal.
Okay,
Both
thank you.
federal and state.
Thank you. Okay, Solomon, calm down. Yeah. Okay. Very quickly, I'll just give you a minute because we're running out of time.
Well, Solo, one thing is very clear. Let us take issue appropriately as it affects us. Whatever we say about Lagos, it's also Nigeria. Personally, I wrote a letter to the National Secretariat expressing my dismay at its attitude in not giving enough support to its government. Not just at Lagos, but its government all over Nigeria. It is only in Nigeria that you have politicians and political parties. After election, they go to sleep. Unfortunately. And that's part of the things I think the reform which the party is going through will address. I want to strongly believe that after July, we shall have a party that indeed can be called a party.
Okay, how
Nigeria.
satisfied are you with the performance of President Buhari?
It depends on what we are looking at. You see, how satisfied am I? Am I too satisfied? No. Am I satisfied? Yes. Can we do better? Definitely.
That's a nice diplomatic way of putting it.
But you know, I'm not a diplomat, and I'm not being
Yeah,
diplomatic.
but that's it. No, I've said
Because you see, there are good sides that you can allude to.
Let's get the good sides very quickly.
Look at the Nigerian economy. So all of us must not complain.
My listeners, please.
I have an interpreter that I will pay.
She's busy.
So I don't know.
Okay, but please rephrase it.
In the area of security, our government has not done well.
Okay.
Yes, there are challenges, but we've not done well. But we must also understand something very clearly. That nationhood, it's not built by government alone, but the people. You put either the police or the military to face these challenges, they also need intel. We must be prepared to do that.
But go, yes, okay. We'll have a whole session on Buhari's government much later in the year. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ogadis.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, my name is Julie. I'm calling from Lekki.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, with all amount of sincerity, I just started listening to this conversation about Lagos State and the federal government under APC. Honestly, Sanwo-Olu has failed Lagosians. Sanwo-Olu has failed Lagosians. We want Fashola back if it's possible. I didn't vote for Fashola, but it was better. Go and check the streets. They are dirty. Traffic management is horrible. Security is an issue. The situation in Lagos is bad. Call a spade is spade. Call a spade is spade. Sanwo-Olu does not know about governance. Honestly, he has failed Lagosians. Bye-bye.
That's a passionate one there.
I must thank you very much. You speak my mind too, to some extent. But again, unless we come out to speak the way you have spoken, the governor may also not know how Lagosians feel about him. And I must thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Hello, another call. Hello, morning.
Hello, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
This is Pastor Ladipo.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, go on, please.
Sir, I want to ask Oga Fuad a question. He was saying that he who plays the pipe dictates the tune. I believe he's sounding like a proverb. He should decode because he said, I want to do Gedegbeni, not because he wants to do any other thing. But the truth is, why Sanwo-Olu cannot perform optimally is because his hands are tied. We cannot say that is not the truth. The man have intention of doing something, but I felt the man is under some certain control.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Okay, we have just, I need to take a female caller because we don't have much time. And I need to balance this interview. Hello, good morning. Very quickly. I have just 1 minute.
Madam Ifi. Good morning.
Morning, Madam Ifi. How are you?
I'm fine. I want to talk about that cleanliness. I live in Iju.
Yes.
I see these, these cleaners, sweepers, sweeping my area. About 2 weeks ago, I went to Meron. If you see the road, as if they designed the this thing? That culvert that divides the roads to and fro.
The median.
If you see there.
Yes, you'll have to round up because I have to get out of the studio in the next half a minute.
We know that Ambode dismantled Loma. It should rebuild Loma. Let Loma come back to do their work.
Okay, man. Thank you very much. And this is where we'll have to end it. Thank you very much, Honorable, for coming.
Always my pleasure.
Thank you for coming, back to back. You came on Saturday. You came again today.
Because you didn't give me any choice. I have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
But I thank you very much, my brother,
yes,
for always being there for Lagos.
Thank you.
God bless you, bro.
Lagos is passionate. I have no choice. I'm a double-barreled Lagosian. That's what I tell people. All right. This is where we'll end it for today. And it's been nice from Saturday. And now we've added this. I'm hoping to host one of the top APC people pretty soon who might not agree with Honorable Oki's various submissions. Tomorrow we are going to have Daily Digest, God willing, at 9 o'clock. And this time I have a man. This time I have a man, Mr. Saheed Johnson. Mr. Saheed Johnson is a pensioner. Having worked all his life in the advertising industry. So he and Saheed Johnson is always my friend. We tend to always meet at the airport, and he says that, oh, Jimmy, you're going for the mating season. We just genuinely laugh about it. So I said to myself, I called him and I said, Saeed, some of these nonsense things that we do say, with some polishing, let's come bring them here. So we're going to have a rollicking time tomorrow. He's been my lifetime friend, Saeed Johnson. He was, I think he was MD of, I forgot the name of the agency. And he was top notch in UAC back in the day. So you're going to be listening to a very exposed, well-educated, and in the leaf for Ikoyi since. So, whatever that is. Well, Mimo, thank you very much. Sorry for the little job that Honorable gave you to have to translate and so on. So, Philip, thanks a million. God willing, we'll see all of you tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning. Bye.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.